Hey guys, and welcome back to STL TV Live. And now joining me in the studio is Trina. She is the owner of Beautiful by Design.
Yes,
event planning, wedding planning specifically, but you do other events as well.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's wedding season.
It is.
When's the best time to get married? Or what days are the most popular? What months are the most popular?
There's absolutely no bad time to get married, okay? But during wedding season, your prime days are going to be Friday night, generally Catholic weddings. Fall on Friday nights, Saturday's a huge day, and some people are migrating to Sunday weddings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Sunday.
I know. You get great rates from venues. You get a relaxed atmosphere because most people are just kind of lazing around on Sunday afternoon. So it's really been a popular day.
Cool. Now tell us a little bit more of some of the trends for weddings right now.
There are really tons of trends, but I think the most important one is personalizing your wedding. A lot of people are adding just detailed, loving touches to their wedding so that when people are watching, they can say, oh, we really know this couple, this is so them. So personalizing your wedding is a very, very big trend lately. And
tell us a little about you. How did you get into the planning? You
love.
Your website is ilovelove.biz. You love love. What makes you love love?
And you know, it just sort of happens. I was appointed as the wedding planner for a local church here, Ark of Safety Christian Church in St. Charles. And just throughout the planning process, just watching the couples and just seeing how people engage, I just turned to one of my volunteers one day and I was just like, I love love. And it caught on, you know, and so everybody, you know, on the team, they were like, you love love, right? And so a few months ago, I renamed my website, you know, www.ilovelove.biz, because it's something about it. It just energizes you. It refreshes you. It makes you happy.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
So how long have you been in the business?
I have been an event planner for 6 years. I was in corporate and technical events, large-scale events, business events, those sort of things. And then I migrated into the wedding segment about 6 years ago now. So a total of 12 years in event planning.
Which one's your favorite? Do you like?
You know, Christina, I'm sort of OCD. I love planning. I love the whole aspect of the details, the organization, and then watching all that hard work unfold. So I would say, you know, weddings bring out the creative side in me, but business planning is just as fun because when you get a client, they're like, yeah, I want to do business with this person. It's a success in my book.
Great.
Yeah.
Now let's talk a little bit about your centerpieces. You have this beautiful, beautiful, colorful centerpiece right here. Talk to us a little bit about this.
This is what you call a living centerpiece because this is actually made with fresh grapes.
These are actual
These are grapes. If I take these off, you and I can eat one of these. And fruit is actually a very decadent, very kind of an extravagant way to decorate for a wedding, but it adds another layer of depth and texture. And this is just really an example of just some bold colors that you can use, the height that some people like, proportion, and it's really a popular shape. You know, it's called a pomander actually, and a lot of people like the pomander shape for their wedding.
Well, what gives you I guess gives you the creative ideas for your different pieces? Because you have a lot of pieces. We're going to take a look at some of those on the monitor, but on the screen. But what gives you, where's your inspiration come from?
Really everywhere. I've been blogging lately, and the latest blog that I wrote, I was inspired when I went to a local zoo. Well, we were in Fort Wayne actually, and I was inspired by a zoo and just all the vibrant colors of the animals. And so I get these ideas in my head, and I want to go home and you know, put them together in colors and color palettes. So
talk a little bit about
some of these. So this one here is just an example of an event. It may not necessarily be a wedding, but you know, I would love to come into your home, set a beautiful table, set a beautiful atmosphere, and that's exactly what this one is. I also use fresh fruit in that particular piece as well.
Great. Now talk a little bit about, you are going to be at a wonderful event this weekend. Yeah. Talk to us about that.
I am so excited about it. It's the wedding show. And this is my first year participating. And I just went all out. I am just so excited about this show. I've got a themed booth.
Can you tell us what it is?
I'll tell you a little bit about it. Starting with this little guy. This is Preston the Peep. And so I make animal sculptures too. All of this can be duplicated and fresh as well. So I'll have a large version in my booth of Surprise, and it's along the theme the color theme that I have. I'm going to have two of my beautiful friends, Tiffany Harold and Barbara Peterson, are going to agree to do just some really fun stuff in my booth. I'm going to have giveaways. If I could talk about that,
yes,
I do.
Go ahead.
This is the actual toss bouquet that I'm going to give away. So the first, people that put their name in the hat, we're going to draw for this. I'm giving a second giveaway, which is 50% off your retainer fees, so a large prize. And then for the first 5 people who come into my booth and book a consultation, you can have one of my cute little trade show bags.
Great. We'll be right back. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the rest of the event when we come back. You guys, we got so much coming up. If you're recently ringed, you need to be at the show to see Trina this weekend. Remember to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis. You have to friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always catch us streaming live at stltv.net. Before we go take a break, check out today's featured hot job brought to you by Slate and Missouri Career Source. Keep it locked right here on STL TV, and we'll be right back with more STL TV Live.